why we need to vote, right? And not on top of that, we got some people right now that think, you know what, I'm registered to vote already, I'm good. And this is the thing, for the past few years or several years, they've been coming out with this movie called The Purge.
Yep.
Right? And everybody been looking at this movie called The Purge, and they've been waiting for this alarm to go off and things of that nature. The alarm has already been going off. The purge has already happened. How's the purge happen? They fooled you and made you think it's a gory situation where individuals supposed to be bloody, supposed to be getting killed by their neighbors. But in all actuality, the first purge they started right now in America, here in New York State, is the purging of the votes. Which means if the last person you voted for was Barack Obama, right? And that's the last election you participated in, your vote no longer counts. They already purged you. That means you gotta re-register to vote. So now you thinking right now that you good and everything is nice, but the reality is you're not even registered to vote. So on election day, which is only in a couple more weeks, when you go out to go try to go vote, they're gonna tell you your vote, you gotta register, it's too late to vote. Sorry, you can't even partake in this election. So now you would rather wait until they tell you you can't partake and not have no kind of decision or any kind of implementation on what's about to happen. You're putting not only yourself, but your children in jeopardy of the decisions of somebody that's gonna make that is not fortunate for you. So I need brothers and sisters to really understand that this election is one of the most dangerous elections that we have ever seen in America, period. So if individuals do not get active, they do not sit back and act like, you know, oh, everything is cool, I promise you, we will have an issue 3 years from now. Matter of fact, right after election day, we're gonna see what's real. Right? Right after election day, we all gonna see what's real. But until then, we got to continue to make awarenesses. We got to continue to do the things that we have to do as people, right? As human beings. And I'm not even out here talking about the red, the black, and the green. I could be. But we're talking about this red, white, and blue thing right now. Everybody was born here in America. A majority of the people I know, we just happen to be a victim of the circumstances that we're currently dealing in. But being a victim of the circumstances we're dealing in, some brothers just came home from jail not too long ago, but guess what? Those brothers can register to vote too.
Yep.
You got people that got rights that they are not exercising in order for things to get right. So right now what we got to do is we got to constantly spread the message and let them know when they come and register to vote today here with us, they got some free Ralph Lauren, some polo clothing, brand new, tag still on it, that we give it just as an incentive. Come and register to vote. Come and get a brand new coat. You know what I mean? Come and register to vote. Get some new garments. All we want you to do is be active in the community and actually start showing your children this is part of the process of doing what we need to do here in America. Unfortunately, these are the routes that we have to take for individuals to open their eyes. But right now is the best time. So all I can say is vote to live. Vote to live. Vote to live. Bottom line. Because if you don't vote, guess what? Eventually we're going to die.
But for the people that think that they voted already, how do they re-vote, re-register again?
Re-register, you got to make sure you put that voter's registration information on those ballots, on the cards. When they first come in here, we have a table that's going to first check to see if you're still active, and then you're going to find out if you're active or not. If you're not active, then the other table, you go on that table, then they're going to help you actually register to vote. And once you register to vote, our proud partners for a few years now, F.A.I.T.H in New York, they have been dealing with the quarterbacking in regards to making sure they get the paperwork that's necessary, and they're taking it from point A to point B to make sure everybody is counted. And that's what we're trying to do right now. So with Farmers Alive in the Hood, which also is faith, right? Then we got faith in New York. Y'all can put it together because it's all we're doing what we have to do on a consistent basis. So all it is about consistency and constantly showing people that it's important not only to vote, but it's important so that we can show our power. And the only way to power is definitely in the people if the people start acting like they got power and don't act powerless.
Bang, bang, bang.
You are now rocking with the King Indeed.